settle in. We think we've got a good one. Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen with you. Off we go from AT&T Stadium. To return, it's Antonio Gibson. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start.
Over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Play action, it's shut. Out to his right. There's Ertz. He's got it right side. And that'll be good for a gain of about 4 as he is forced out of bounds.
This is a great example of why teams want to stay out of what they call passing downs, where a defense doesn't have to honor the run. In this case, they do. And, man, the play-action pass just works off of that and can really lead to some chunk plays.
So, from the 25, it's 2nd and 5. The first carry for the Alabama speedster, Jahmyr Gibbs. And nothing doing there. Only back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be an early 3rd down coming up.
The big guys in the middle of the defense, Mike, the defensive tackles. So often they're asked to do the dirty work. Keep the blockers off the linebackers. Let them run around and make all the plays. But in this case, this guy's able to shed his blocker, make the stop, and keep it to no gain.
Moving to his right. And he's going to be marked down, bringing it all the way to the 25-yard line. A big play there for Washington. And even 50 yards.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Here's a handoff to Gibbs. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Here with Gibbs. Once again, this defense up to the task. They start with no gain yet again. And now it's 3rd down.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to...
Pressure gets there, and down he goes.
The defensive coaches, they preach all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
McPherson's kick is good. And the Commanders will take a 3-0 lead.
A lot of times as an offensive player, you come off the field, you're not thrilled to end a drive like this with a field goal. But I think in this case, you can label it a success. You were able to operate your offense. You were able to quiet this crowd just a little bit and come away with an early lead.
This one caught in at the 16-yard line. A very good field position to start as the return is past the 40.
At their own 43-yard line.
The lefty right to the air to start. First throw of the game is going to be intercepted. And the Commanders are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line.
This is an area of the offense, Mike, that's going to have to find its rhythm now as this game unfolds. They talked all week. Come out early. Get some completions. Settle down this quarterback. Well, in return, he throws an early pick. It's too early to go away from the game plan. There's a lot of game left, but this passing game is going to have to get on track throughout the rest of this game.
Straight ahead with Gibbs. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack. There was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Let's go.
On second down, it's shot. He'll get this complete. It's George Pickens. And he'll be fair when it comes to a first down. Won't quite have enough. And now a much more advantageous spot. Chubb's going to throw it here on 3rd and 1. He's got his man. That's Olave. He's got the first down. Not by a whole lot. Will he get 3? That's all he needed for a new set of down.
A gain of 4 yards. First down, Washington.
Panther 60. Panther 60.
Now some movement up front. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time here today.
Ready? Here we go. Here we go. 19. Sorry.
They put
19.
Pickens in motion. From the gun, it's shot. That's going to be caught by Darius Slayton. And he is out of bounds. Mark him at the 25.
It's a gain of 20.
20 yards on that pass play.
Washington
First down,
Commanders.
Washington.
First down. It's a gain of 20. First down, Washington.
Here's Gibbs. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. From the 22 now, here's second down and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
Olave is the motion man. From the gun, here's Gibbs. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. It sets up third down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and inches.
Ready? On lock line.
It's the quarterback with the sneak. Trying to get any seat he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's 4th down.
So it's a pretty manageable 3rd down, so they really have the option to run or pass, so they decide to keep the ball on the ground, which I don't mind as long as you've made the decision already that you're willing to use 4th down to pick up the rest of the yards. If not, I think that's a big mistake.
They'll indeed go, and it is shot. And he will have the first down. So they roll the dice on 4th down in the red zone. It pays off with first and goal.
First down. First and goal at the 10-yard line.
So some early intrigue as we have reached the end of the first quarter. 3-0 is our score. We're back to Arlington in a moment. Commanders with the football to begin the second quarter as they go to work on first and goal. Slayton is the man in motion. Moving outside the pocket. He's going to touch, and he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. His second rushing touchdown of the year. Evan McPherson now to kick the extra point. His kick is good. And the Commanders are out to a 10-0 lead.
Commanders 10. Cowboys nothing. Evan McPherson set
after
to
the
kick
TD
off.
on is McPherson to kick this one away. This one fielded at the 15. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
At their own 32-yard line.
for Devon Achane. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
So his team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
Now Tua taps it forward. He's trying to get around the corner, but he can't. He'll be run down behind the line.
Brought down back at the 32.
Watch it, Oscar. Solo left Zion. Solo left Zion. Ready.
Throwing on 3rd down, Tagovailoa. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively.
Incomplete.
It'll set up a
Riley
4th down.
Dixon in punt formation.
And this is a pretty good result.
Washington takes over
That kick will
first and 10
head out of bounds.
at their own 22-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. They hand it to Gibbs. And they'll be taken down at the 40-yard line. 18 yards. It's a great way to start the drive. It's a first down.
First down.
The ability to be effective
First
on
and 10
first
at the
down, Mike, it just
40-yard
makes
line.
everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a 3rd down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
Short one there. He's got Ertz. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 43-yard line.
Throwing on 2nd down. Shot. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver knew what was going on. It's incomplete. Darius Slayton was the intended receiver. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Operating out of the gun, this is shot. The outside. Catch made by Pickens. And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that is going to bring up its 4th down.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down.
Hey, check that. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
They'll go. And here's shot. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
It's always a gamble anytime you go for 4th down on your side of the field, but they clearly thought they had a play that they liked, but the defense came up huge, and now their offense is going to have a chance to capitalize and take advantage of this short field.
On the draw with Achane. And a big run there. And 5 yards.
The tackle by DeMarvion Overshown. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the Commanders' 44-yard line.
From the 44 now. Here's 2nd and 4.
21G. Go ahead. Ice jam. Ice jam. Scat. Long. What?
Tua gonna throw. Catch is made by Romeo Doubs. And he's just a couple short of a touchdown. We'll mark him out at the 2-yard line.
A gain of 41
Huge
yards on
play
the play.
for Dallas.
And the Cowboys
41 yards.
first down.
So the big play
First
gets him
and
down
goal
close.
at the 2-yard
And now
line.
it's 1st and goal.
Solo left Zion. Solo left Zion.
From the gun, here's Tua. That is caught to the goal line. And in. Devon Achane. Touchdown, Cowboys. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. The extra point is good. And the Cowboys are on the board. It's 10-7.
Cowboys 7.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchdown.
35-yard line.
They'll go play action here with Chuck. He'll get rid and complete it. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 29.
That one's good for 29.
And the Commanders first down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
1st and 10 now from the 36. They'll run the draw with Gibbs. They'll try to get to the line, but it's not happening. They'll lose a yard.
Down by Grant Delpit.
Well, on the back of the previous play, Mike, we saw him have some success through the air. They tried to change it up with the draw, but the defense wasn't having any of it. Didn't sell out for the pass. They're able to stop that one for a loss.
Chuck to throw on 2nd down. He finds the veteran Ertz. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough. But now a much more advantageous spot.
3rd and inches.
And while it ultimately worked out for him this time, Mike, this is not a throw he wants to make a habit of because that was risky. When he threw it, I thought that ball was being picked. I think he got away with one here, results in a big pickup, and get a fresh set of downs.
3rd and inches.
Here we go. 19 Tigers.
Throwing is Chuck. Open man, right side. He's got it. A gain of 11 on that one. Good for a Commanders first down.
That's good.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the 2nd quarter.
To the sideline, and Clyde thickens.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed run.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. On the handoff, this is good. And the Commanders are going to have 1st and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
Washington,
The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts.
1st and goal.
Clock will stop with 34 seconds to go until the break. Ball sitting on the 3. It is 1st down and goal.
Let's go.
Gibbs. And this one ruined quickly. Take him back to the 5-yard line.
The line of scrimmage.
Now a timeout here by Washington. That is their second
and goal.
as they get it right at the 30-second mark of this first half.
Here we go. Cut.
To throw is shot. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it. And that pass falls incomplete.
All right, so the ball falls incomplete, but I think what it does now, Mike, is it allows you to stop the clock, get in the huddle, take a deep breath, and now your play caller has to give you the best play. Go get points here before the half and try to build something going into halftime.
19 Lions.
Chuck going to throw it on 3rd and goal. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. This is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
The tight end Ertz in motion. Now shot. That is incomplete. The defense coming up big in the red zone. It's a turnover on down.
Result of the play.
These are the situations where as an offense you're trying to dial up your best play call to make sure this possession doesn't get wasted, but let's give credit to the defense. Big moment, big fourth down opportunity, and they're able to get off the field.
Solo left Zion. Solo left Zion. Watch it, Oscar. Keep it up. Keep it up. Run it up.
On first down, here's Tagovailoa to throw. Right side, complete to Nakua. And he's out of bounds, up beyond the 25.
A gain of 24
An
yards.
ideal beginning to this
That's
drive.
good for our Cowboys.
24 on the first
down.
play.
You know, Mike, these crossing routes, you just see them being used more and more often. And really, it's because it's good against any defense. And what it does is it creates separation. It allows some of your best players to catch the ball on the move. And that short throw oftentimes turns into a long run.
Let's go. Solo left Zion.
Two and out on first down. That finds Nakua downfield, complete. That's his third catch of this first half.
It's a
And
gain
good
of
enough for a
22
first down.
yards.
Really nice
That's
throw there.
another
The ability to throw the ball out
Cowboys
on the
first down.
perimeter. Yes,
First and
arm
10
strength
at
and
the
all that.
50-yard
But it's also
line.
timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes.
20 TX.
Now a first down throw for Tua. That is taken in by the veteran Mike Evans. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
And after being shut down in the opening quarter, he makes his first catch here with that one, and they're going to need to continue to build off this if they plan on leaving here today with a win.
Ready. Hey, 21 TX.
Tua, give it to A-Chain. He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple. Trey Greenlaw in on the tackle.
He's brought down at the
And the offense will take
37-yard
one
line.
here. Timeout
2
with
yards
6
on the pickup.
left on the
It's
second quarter clock.
and 8.
Second down, 8 yards to go.
Ready.
Here's 2. Unloads downfield, looking for Nakua. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
And 8 yards
He's
to
just
go.
unable to secure the catch
Ryan
through the
Fitzgerald
contact. And
on for
really
the
nice
field
job
goal.
timing that hit up by the defense. And
54-yard
at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
Here's Ryan Fitzgerald to try the field goal. This one from 54 yards out. He'll bang that one through. It's good. So, one half in the books. Second half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Evan McPherson set to kick off.
Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. Short kick taken just inside the 20. And a solid one back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
32-yard line.
They're right here. 18. Number 2, ice jab. Ice jab. Number 2, ice jab.
On 1st and 10, here's Tua. Over the middle, he gets it into Dobbs. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. That's the way to get started. A pickup of 17 and a very quick first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
All right, come on. Out.
Here's a give to Achane. They converge on him quickly. We'll only get a couple. DeMarvion Overshown there on the tackle.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 48-yard line.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 8.
Ready, shot. Ready, out.
On the RPO, it's Nakua. He's to the 15. And he'll take this one in. Puka Nakua. Touchdown, Dallas. What a job to finish the play with a touchdown. The catch and carry and the carry part, Greg. That was the most impressive there.
Well, you said it, Mike. The catch was nice, but it's what can you do after the catch that really separates guys in this league. And in this case, he did plenty because it ended up in a touchdown.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. And this one sent all the way over the back line. No fun of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out, per the new rule, to the 35-yard line. First down. Shut. This one is complete. It's Pinions. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
A gain of 12
His
yards.
5th catch of the afternoon.
That's
good for a first down.
Washington, first down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
19, 18.
Looking to throw on first down. Here's Shuck. Into the hands of Pickens once again. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
That's another
17 yards as they hook up again and pick up the first.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, Mike, they don't stay open very long. So what they taught us as receivers, if you're open, stay open. And if you're not open, you better get open quick because that ball is coming out.
19, Tiger. 19, Tiger.
Olave is the motion man. And 1st and 10, here's Shuck. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
13 more yards.
13 more on that play. And quickly, another first down.
First down.
And these are the throws that when they evaluate young quarterbacks coming out of college, they want to see you be able to make. Everyone worries about how far you can throw the ball, and while that's certainly important, to be able to make the throws from sideline to sideline, especially in those intermediate zones, to drive the ball through space.
He's in! Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Commanders.
Touchdown.
So often these defenses come into the game, Mike, and when they build their pass defense plan, there's tight ends, there's receivers. There's so many weapons that these offenses around the league have at their disposal. It could be easy sometimes to not account for the running back out of the backfield, and that's exactly what happened here. Easy throw, get it into the hands of one of the most dynamic guys on the field, and let them do the rest after the catch, and he takes it in for a touchdown.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On 1st down, Tagovailoa. He's got his tight end around. He gets him the second. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up
a gain of
2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
This is one of those throws
At
where
the
you're hoping you
40-yard
do
line.
most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
A run here with Aiken. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
13
Pick
yards
up there
on the play.
of 13. First
That's
down,
good for
Cowboys.
Cowboys. First down.
Well, after not having much success in the
First and
first
10
half,
at
they're
the
able to get something
47-yard
going
line.
on the ground here to start the third quarter. I'd love to see the play caller mix in some play action, mix in some pass game. That should open up some of these holes for better situations to run the ball.
Once again, it's Aiken. And they'll take this down inside the 35. They have found something on the ground. 16
That's
more
another
yards on that carry.
Cowboys First down.
Starting to see it back right now,
First
Mike,
and
that's
10
finding
at the
his way with this
31-yard
defense. Back-to-back big gains. Have to see, do they just continue to ride the hot hand, or do they start putting the ball in the air?
They'll stay on the ground with their kicker. Not much action there, just a short game.
The tackle by
Ball on the 30
DeMarvin
now.
Overshown.
Here's 2nd and 9.
1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9. At the 30-yard line.
Line on the RPO. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard
13
line.
yards on the play.
That's the second
That's
time they
another
connect on this drive.
Cowboys
This one
first
good for
down.
13 yards.
First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. That's caught in on the left by McCoy. And he's into the end zone. Who's got Nakua? Touchdown, Cowboys. That's his second touchdown of this one. And he's got a half dozen for the year. Fitzgerald now for the extra point. It's up and good. Cowboys will go up by
Next
7.
score, Cowboys 24. Commanders 17.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, here comes Gibson. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
Washington takes over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Chuck looking to throw on 1st down. Here's a screen set up for Gibbs. And he's not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard.
On the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 23-yard line.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. from the 23. Here's 2nd and 8.
Let's go now. Now go, lady.
Slayton is the man in motion. On 2nd down, it's Shough. There's Ertz. He's got it right side. And he'll be brought down around the 38-yard line.
And the Washington
His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first
gain
down.
of 14.
And this
And
is a
the
tricky
Washington
part
first
of the
down.
game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get
Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
Tyler Shough.
Big Ed Oliver. He keeps the legs turning, runs down the quarterback. It's a loss of 7.
And after allowing a chunk play on that previous down, nice job there settling in. They make a big play of their own, and they get him down for a sack.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
19, Tiger, 9, go.
From the gun, it's Shough. That's complete left side to Pickens. And this yields nothing. He's out of bounds right at the line of scrimmage.
And it's 3rd down.
On the double.
They need one right now. 3rd
Here we go.
and long.
Cougar 19. 7 Pirates.
Operating out of the gun, this is Shough. He's got his man. It's Pickens. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Ready up.
First and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard
A
line.
run up the middle, it's Gibbs. And he's brought down after a game from the 44-yard line. Here's 2nd down and
He's
7.
a pickup at 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Olave is the motion man. Once again, it's Gibbs.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen, and not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2, but it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor, and when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring him down for a big loss.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs. He was back-to-back losses. Now it's 3rd down.
A loss of a yard on
The
the
truth
play.
is, Mike, they just
And
aren't
it's
getting the
3rd
push they
down.
need up front. This defense has been a motivated group these last couple plays, and now for the 2nd straight time, they failed to even get back to the original line of scrimmage.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Olave is the motion man. 3rd and long. Here's Shough. And the Cowboys are good at their own 32-yard line.
Shough's pass.
For these young rookie quarterbacks, every snap in the NFL is an opportunity to have a lesson learned, and sometimes the lessons come a little bit harder than others. In this case, they kind of fool them with their blitz package. It's a little bit more complex at the NFL level than it is necessarily in college, and I think he just got a first-hand taste of just how fast this pressure can get on you. And sometimes when it speeds up that clock, you can make a bad throw.
Now Tua. Reaching for the tight end. Couldn't bring it in. It's incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Solo left Zion.
On the ground, here is H.A. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts. We'll talk things over before 3rd down.
Go ahead. Wait, G! Wait! 21G! 21G! Hey! What?
From the gun, here's Tua. Going to be 4th down.
Results in a 4th down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. Truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
To return, it's Mixon. And some nifty running on the return. Some good yardage before he was taken down.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
This is 1st and 10. On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line. A 7-yard pickup.
2 minutes to play here in the 2nd half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. They'll come up now for 2nd down.
19 Tigers, go!
That one is complete. Taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a 1st down.
That's good.
So as the saying in the NFL, Mike, short throw, long catch, and that's exactly what they wanted to go with here. Operate in the quick game, don't stress the protection. And while he didn't get necessarily the big play, he does get enough to move the chains.
And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
He was taken down by Grant Delpit. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5.
At the 35-yard line.
They'll drop to throw. Flush to his right. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down. Throwing is shot. That's cleared by Gibbs. And it looks like he's going to have the 1st down. The defense was right there, but a gain of 2. Good enough for the 1st down.
This is a great example of where just having situational awareness is so critical in the huddle. When every one of those receivers, Mike, breaks the huddle and go line up, they've got to know where that 1st down marker is. If your route calls, get by it, secure the catch, and bring up a fresh set of downs.
And that is incomplete.
All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2 minute. Everybody drills it every single week. But when it comes down to this moment in the game, your quarterback needs to be on point. And after that 1st down incompletion, it just makes things that much harder.
We'll try again here. 2nd and 10. The air again is shut. He gets that complete downfield to Slayton. No touchdown, but they are close. It's going to be first and goal. They've got it at the 3.
It's a gain of 57
Now a timeout here by Washington. That is their second.
Washington
Stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game.
First and goal at the 3-yard line.
Now, first and goal.
Here we go. Set. Set, go.
Here's Gibbs. He's going to go. Taken down.
Goes down to the goal on the
Now
tackle.
the Commanders will use their third and final
Brings up
timeout.
second and
Clock
goal.
will stop with an even
At the
20
Cowboys'
seconds to
6-yard
go.
line.
Second and goal. Now it's from the 6-yard line.
Set. Cougar 19. Street. Street.
Chuck. Forced to his right. That's to the end zone, but it is incomplete.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Top throw 18. Let's go.
Chuck going to throw it on third and goal. It's a touchdown. They have gotten to within one, and a two-point conversion can give them the lead here in the final minute.
Mike, I know everyone has their opinions about whether to kick it or go for two, but my honest opinion is I don't even think there's a decision to be made. I'm keeping my offense on the field. We've practiced all week for our gotta-have-it two-point play. Dial it up. Do not play for overtime. Win this game now in regulation.
The tight end Ertz in motion. To throw is shot. That is incomplete. Give them credit. They were going for the win, but it remains a one-point deficit. In need of a recovery and a quick field goal. Here comes the onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
This is tough. You're trying to give your guys a chance and time it just right, but you have to hit it hard enough. This time, it doesn't go 10 yards. Not going to work out.
Tua to take a knee, and that should be the final act in this one. So it's a win for the Cowboys. They get the home victory here in the division in the first of their two scheduled matchups. Have a chance to go for the season.